She was not. We've been at Couture Week from 7 years. India Couture Week is celebrating 10 years. So for me, it was very important to do a show which is a bit different. And I didn't want to do a quintessential bridal collection. Of course, the clothes are all about cocktails, Sangeet's reception, but it's not about the wedding day. And for me, when you think young, when you're thinking different, you can only think of these two names, who are eclectic, they are fabulous, they're talented, they're just getting better day by day, and they're just superb. So then I met Ranveer, and I've been telling Ranveer since 3 years that please work for me. And he's like, I'd love to. He's always enthusiastic, and he's lovely. And he said, there will be a day when we will work, I will work, and it will be fabulous. And he was right, and it's happened. And Alia is ours. I feel like, Karan and me, all of us feel like Alia's ours. Every step that she takes, we're almost like proud, older brothers, feeling like I kept an older brother. I didn't go into the yeah. And so we feel like, wow, she's just evolving. She's just fantastic. So I think that she's, that's one. So thank you. They both are enthusiastic. They are so dedicated. They did fittings. They were here for rehearsals, and that's why they are where they are, because they are just.
Alia, can you tell us about your experience working with Ranveer?
Well, honestly, this is my second time working for Manish's Couture Week, and I remember saying it the first time as well that the first time I actually came out, nobody knows this, I don't know if many people know this, but the first time I came out into the public before Student of the Year released was for Manish's Couture Week here in Delhi. That's right. When Katrina was walking, and I remember I was sitting in the audience and I was like, wow, one day I want to be that, person walking on the ramp. So thank you for Manish for making that dream come true. And I mean, it does feel fantastic every time to work with Manish, because as he said, he's like family and he's just amazing. He's so inspiring after so many years. Today backstage he said, I'm feeling so anxious. I said, why do you have to be anxious? You are amazing. And of course, my first time working with Ranveer, and whenever I'm with Ranveer, I go on a different level of energy and enthusiasm, because he just has that inside him. So thank you, Ranveer is very special.
Ranveer, could you speak about your experience?
TV पर breaking news, आलिया का घाघरा, आलिया की घाघरा के लिए तालियां. I have to say, and this is all credit to Manish. This is absolutely stunning, spectacular. She looks like a princess. Come on, guys. She looks like a princess. In rehearsals, I told Manish, Alia is looking like a princess. And she's like, you're also looking like a prince. I was like, no, I'm more like the street rat who kind of found a princess and now he's like amongst royalty. Alia feels like she's ours. I think that's true for all of India. Don't you think so? I think so. For all of India, Alia to hamari hai. When she achieves it, सबको लगता है हमारी Alia ने. So this is very special. There's a lot of prestige attached to working for the Manish Malhotra. 25 years. 27 years. 27 years. He said it's 12 years to my label. Looking like a 27-year-old. I love you. The sex bomb, Manish. Overshadowing all the hottest models of India. Can you ask another question quickly? I could take all of those adjectives that he used for Alia and me and throw them right back at him. Fabulous, eclectic, constantly evolving, passionate. This beaut of a man, getting better every day, and really credit to him. His creativity is always flowing. He's always evolving his art, his craft, and it's there to see. I mean, today's Manish Malhotra show, correct me if I'm wrong, unlike any other, is I'm trying to do something different. Always trying to do something different and constantly evolving, which is the mark of a true creator. And like I said, a lot of prestige attached, so I feel like, yeah, I'm working for Manish Malhotra, baby. Like when I was center stage, I was like, yeah.
But tell them about how Manish said that Ranveer little bit control. And Ranveer said, Alu, how am I going to do this? Yeah, come on. Like this is like, how am I supposed to be? And I gave him a little tip which we won't share here. But so in the rehearsal, he said, let me take out all my bhadas over here. And he was like moonwalking in the rehearsal and doing some things. And Manish said, like that. But I think you look fantastic.
You're fabulous.
Manish, could you take us through the color story? There were a lot of monochromes for the men. So could you take us?
Actually, monocoats for the women as well. And I just think that because there's so much embroidery, there's a lot of pearl work, there's a lot of zari work and a lot of thread work in this collection, lace and tulle, and we've kind of reinvented our cans, and they're different. We make cages under the skirt where the girls could walk and it doesn't come in their way, and so many things. So we thought that. I thought that it was nicer to keep it monochromatic because there's so much of embroidery and so much of flair and so much of drama and so much of glamour.
Alia, can you tell us what goes on in your mind when you're walking the runway?
Very good question. Honestly, I think I always believed that when you're walking the runway, it is about the outfit that you're wearing. So for me, I just want to make sure that the outfit is looking good. Am I carrying it off well? Like today, I had this really long trail, and I was so nervous about it because I've never worn something like this in my life before. So I was like, "Theek lag raha hai ki nahi?" You know, I'm trying to peek at the back. But honestly, because also I'm not a naturally tall person, one has to wear very high heels. So another thing that's going on my mind is I just hope I don't fall down. But I did not, so thank you. And I've never fallen on the lap till date.
How about you, Ranveer? What goes on in your mind?
I'll show you. Should I demonstrate? My inner monologue whilst I'm walking the ramp. Since I'm a mainstream actor, you'll have to call action.
And action.
क्या लग रहा हूँ, 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 क्या लग रहा हूँ. No, honestly though, there's such joy in everyone's faces. You come out to see a bunch of smiling faces, beautiful people, and it's a great exchange of energy. So yeah, just be in the moment. I don't think too much.
Manish, how have been journey so far with the FDCI?
Well, my journey in Delhi has been quite recent. It's about 5 or 6 years. And so I think it's FDCI and my relationship. I actually would say more than FDCI. It's Sunil Sethi, India Couture Week. And
He's not dying. Now he's in a queue. Please come.
so he is
Look at this glowing youngster.
every year. His energy is also something else. So for me, it's nothing to beat there. So that's what we're all here. It's all because of it.
A few words, sir.
वे सोने पे सुहागा होता है अगर मनीष के साथ आलिया और रणवीर आए. I think that what do you say? Was this the best show you've seen?
Yes!
That's why it's the closing show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.